The Reserve Bank of India yesterday released the minutes of the second Monetary Policy Committee meeting that was held on the 6th and the 7th of December. Latha Venkatesh joins in with all those highlights. Latha?
Well, the emphasis is definitely new. Let me go through the reasons that they have given. And this runs common to all the 5 MPC members. The important standout point of the Indian MPC is that whereas other Monetary Policy Committee merely give a common statement, here each member gives his reasons. But there is a common thread running, or common threads running through all their statements. One common reason mentioned for not cutting rates or having a hold policy is that the impact of the withdrawal of notes is not known, and whatever it will be transitory, so it will be unnecessary to react to it, to react to what is a transitory impact. The second reason they give is they are genuinely worried about inflation. Some food items, notably sugar, has been rising. They also note that non-food commodities have been globally rising, crude and metals as well. And thirdly, non-food, non-fuel items, that is service inflation, services inflation has shown a certain amount of stickiness. So that's another reason why the MPC wants to be cautious. A third reason which all of them give is that so far the rate cuts given by the Reserve Bank have not been transmitted. Only 50% have been transmitted. The number several of them have given, at least 2 members have given, is that 175 basis points of cuts have come in, but only 70 basis points have been transmitted. So with the liquidity coming in because of the note withdrawal, a little more will be transmitted. Anyway, there is no need for a cut to come in at this juncture. But the fourth thread that I picked up, and notably from Urjit Patel's reasons for hold, reasons for a pause, are extremely important. He says that the MPC should stand by the 4% goal, that in the medium term, that should be the standout goal. There are dangers to it with GST and the 7th Pay Commission releasing its own uncertainties, and more importantly, global commodity prices. But for me, this is a shining instance of the MPC stating its stand, redeeming itself, as it were, by saying that it will work for that 4%. That seemed to have gotten a little fudged in the September policy, but now it has come back with all emphasis. So due credit to to the governor as well as to the MPC for keeping its faith and keeping its target very clear of 4% inflation.
Okay, well, Latha also caught up with Pronab Sen, the former principal advisor of the Planning Commission, and Madan Sabnavis of Care Ratings, and Mr. D.K. Joshi of Crisil, to get a sense on what they made of the RBI minutes. So let's listen in.
The whole transmission business is going to become delayed quite considerably because the liquidity position is going to remain tight until the restoration of the money supply has happened. Now, we don't know how long this is going to be. We can't even think about the rates coming down while money is still being pumped into the system to
weaken further, and more than what is anticipated by them at this juncture. I think core inflation will come down further, and it's already actually started nudging down. If you notice, for the November month, it came down. So from the short-term perspective, clearly the inflation will fall down, and but inflation trajectory for next year, which is 2018, will be shaped by how quickly the domestic demand rebounds, how adequate is the next monsoon, and the movement of crude and currency. And there is uncertainty with respect to those. So I think it's better to play safe at this juncture, and that's what the central bank has done.
What we really get from the MPC notes is that there was concern about what really would happen in terms of future inflation, in terms of core inflation increasing, as well as some bit of uncertainty when it came to this demonetization scheme. So I think that's the only reason why they held back. And the fact that banks had already started lowering the rates gave them some kind of comfort that you don't really need to lower the rates at this particular stage. And this weapon could probably be used at a later point of time when demand for credit would pick up.
All right, then, time to slip in.